Alrighty, vlog 41. I missed my last vlog because it was a treadmill run, and oh my gosh, I forget how long 4 miles feels like on a treadmill in comparison to running outside, especially when you're intentionally going super slow because you're sore and you're a little concerned about one of your calves that has a really bad spot. It's feeling so much better now. It's a couple days since then, but my one calf was like not happy with me and I didn't want to risk injuring it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna force myself to do the treadmill. The weather's bad today anyway, so I'll do the treadmill and I'll go 4 miles an hour, 15 minutes a mile. So like super slow for me, barely a shuffle jog for me. Actually, I think I can shuffle jog as low as 3.8 miles an hour before it just becomes more comfortable to walk below that. But yeah, oh my gosh, 4 miles feels like forever like that. Especially, I think after my last long run, my legs were just a little beat up, and I also did some other stuff that messed with my muscles around that time. So I was having calf problems and foot arch issues, and my knee was hurting, and it was hurting the day before that run. It wasn't hurting on the treadmill run. I would have skipped the run if my knee was still hurting, but it was hurting the day before. And it cleared up, and I have a rule where if a joint is hurting, I skip a session. I don't run on messed up joints, especially knees. But yeah, it was fine. It's just 4 miles feels really long on a treadmill, even when you're like watching something to like keep yourself preoccupied. But today we are doing, I'm supposed to do 4 miles today. I wish I was doing 5 because the weather is gorgeous. But I'm doing 4 today, and then my long run is supposed to be 11 miles, which is supposed to be the highest we're supposed to do before taper. So we're almost to taper here. But yep, and then I've got a 5 mile recovery run scheduled the day after that. So that's where we're currently at. I'm at my running group, so I'm gonna go in and get signed in and stuff. And also, if I end up missing vlogs and stuff, not that there's enough people on here to really care, but not that anybody should be invested enough at this point to care, but if I miss vlogs over the next couple weeks and stuff, please forgive me. I'm going to have a hectic next couple of like 2.5 weeks because I am moving into a new house during that time. So that's going to be preoccupying some of my time. I'm really glad that happened to land during taper, because it gives me something else to focus on and distract myself so I'm not going so crazy about not getting to run as much. And also, it's during taper, so I have more time to do the stuff that I need to do for prepping for moving. So that just worked out really nicely. But it's going to be the weekend before the half marathon in Oklahoma that we will be moving into a different house, and so that's gonna keep me busy, and hopefully moving all that furniture and stuff, I don't manage to injure myself, knock on wood. Plastic was wood, right? But like, keep your fingers crossed for me that I don't pull anything or something while moving furniture. But yeah, I'm jinxing myself so bad today. Anyway, I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna go check out for my run. I'm gonna do a nice, super slow, just shuffle run today, because I'm still trying to let my legs kind of recover a little bit from that bout where they were acting like real not happy with me after my last long run. So, and then on Thursday, I think I will likely do a little bit more of a speed session. Or today is Thursday. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what day of the week it is. Okay, I lied. So I'm gonna do a little bit of an easier session, mainly just because I'm a little worried about my legs. They've been giving me some warning signs, and I'm gonna back off a little bit on intensity in the meantime and just focus on getting my miles in. So I'm gonna go sign in and do my thing, and I will check back in with you afterwards. Okay. All right, after the run, you'll see why I'm giggling later. I'll put a blooper at the end of this. Hopefully, assuming I recorded it, because apparently I can't hit the record button right. And then I blather on for 5 minutes about nothing just to find out I wasn't recording. But anyway, the run went well. real quick, we'll get over the run. The run went very well. I know I said it was going to be an easy run at the beginning of the thing, and I felt like my effort was relatively easy. I was pushing a little bit more just because it felt good today. Probably after having such an easy run the other day on the treadmill, a 15-minute mile. Is just insanely slow for me at this point. I love being able to say that because when I first started, like, I could only do that pace for like 2 minutes at a time and I'd have to take a walk break. Actually, no, I think I started at like a minute at a time. Anyway, now that's like nothing. It's hard to go that slow for me now, which is just fun that changes over time. And if you're at that point now, then hang in there. You will get better. Just go slow and don't injure yourself and you will progress. But I averaged 11 minutes and 1 second. I wish I would push just a hair more to get to an even 11 minutes. That 1 second is bothering me. But 11 minutes, 1 second per mile, which is on the faster end for me for a distance of 4 miles. That's actually really on the faster end for me because that's about as fast as I ever go on a distance of that length, unless I'm doing like a PR attempt or something. And that was on the faster end, especially considering I was wearing my Hoka Stinson ATR 6s today, which are the heaviest shoes I own. They're quite clunky, but I love them. They're very comfortable. So fortunately, I didn't have any hot spot issues, which was great. It was a little bit cooler today. It was about 60 degrees and sunny. Usually I don't have those hot spot issues unless it's 65 or above. So that was that. I also opted for using Vaseline on my feet again today instead of the Happy Toes. So I will be experimenting between those two and kind of like taking note of which one seems to be working better. But no hot spot issues today, thank goodness. So I had a very enjoyable run. No neuroma issues, thank goodness. I don't usually in my Hoka Stinson ATRs because they've got such a wide, nice toe box. And they've got so much cushion to them. They're very max cushion shoe. So that helps with the pressure that gets put on that nerve in the front of my toe box. So these ones usually help with that. The problem is I don't really want to wear these for super long runs because they are quite heavy. And my legs get tired over time with them. Maybe I just need to suck it up and just get used to wearing very heavy shoes, even for like half marathon distances, so that my feet won't hurt. But it would be worth it to me. It would be worth it just to have a more enjoyable run, even if I'm slower. But today I actually was at a little bit one of my faster paces, barring PR attempts. And I got, I think I've done several recordings of this, or attempted recordings, because I forgot to hit the record button, so I don't remember if I already talked about my new shades that I got. But I got these new running glasses, which are fun. It's a cool brand called Gooder, and they come in this nice little box. It's kind of like reminiscent of like Apple products to me. And it comes with like a little sunglasses pouch that you put it in. And I guess these ones are like flamingo themed. They're kind of an ugly color. It's not my favorite color. I did not pick these because I particularly liked the color all that much. I picked them because they were a bright color that would be hard to miss in my house so I don't misplace them, because that's what always happens with my sunglasses. Usually because I pick black sunglasses. And then they get lost on the floorboards in my car and I'll never find them. Or they get misplaced in the house somewhere, and because I have a lot of other dark colored things, they just blend in and I never see them. So I figured getting something super like neon, pastel, reflective colors would make it easier to find. And I really liked the way the lenses were. And I think these are actually polarized, unlike these pieces of junk that I keep borrowing from my hubby out of the car, which are like $15 7-Eleven gas station sunglasses, which don't work for beans, and they are uncomfortable. I have never found a pair of sunglasses that I actually forget are on my face, because they always pinch my nose. I just have a weird shaped nose. Thanks, Mom. I have a weird shaped nose and they always pinch me right here and I hate it. So they're uncomfortable the entire time I'm wearing them, and I'm very aware that I'm wearing them. These guys, I completely forgot during the entire run that I was wearing them. They weren't so dark that when I went into shady patches under trees, I felt like I needed to like take them off and put them up on my head like I've had with other sunglasses. But they were dark enough that it really cut down the glare. And as you can see right now, like with the sun where I'm at, we're just at that glary time of year. So these did a terrific job. I was very impressed. They were like $35 for me because I had like a 10% discount, which basically cut out the taxes and then like $1 at my running store. So that was nice. And the color's growing on me. I kind of hated them at first. I just liked the lenses best out of the options they had. But the color's growing on me. And they do kind of look like they go with my hat a little bit. Complementary colors, almost. Right? Close. But yeah, and I also, I made another purchase. I decided to get another pair of Injinji socks because the other day I wore my green, what I call my frog socks, because they make me look like I've got a little frog foot. They're like neon green Injinji socks with like the little toes. And I found that I didn't get any hot spots with those socks, and it was a particularly hot day, and I was predicting that I was for sure gonna get my hot spots that I've been getting. And I didn't, even though I hadn't changed anything else. And I was wearing the same shoes that I've gotten hot spots in the past. And I was using the same foot lubricant stuff that sometimes seems to help a little bit, but not always, no guarantee. And my feet felt great. So I went ahead and got another pair of these. I'm gonna be doing some experiments to see if these socks in fact are helping, or if it's like a lot of the other things that I've tried for the hot spot issue where I'll try something new and I don't know if it's a placebo effect or if I did something slightly different that day that I didn't realize, and they seem like they work. I feel like my problem's solved, and then all of a sudden I try them another time and it doesn't work, and then I'm frustrated. So we will see, but I can always have more running socks, you know, especially since I think I ruined my pair of Darn Toughs. I'm gonna call Darn Tough and see. I'm like, hey guys, you know how you say these got a lifetime warranty? Well, does that apply if I screwed them up by trying some weird blister repellent solution and I got like tape adhesive on the inside of the socks and ruined them? Like, does that lifetime warranty still apply? I don't know. They might be cool about it and send me a new pair or something, but we'll see. It irks me to have spent $18 on a pair of socks, which seems like an ungodly amount for a pair of socks. I'm sorry, it just does. I'm getting used to it, but it seems like an ungodly amount to pay for a pair of socks. And if they're kind, maybe they'll send me a replacement pair. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. My run was good. I got some fun new running kit. I'm a bit of a gear goblin, so I actually don't want to buy any more stuff recently, but I do feel like these were some good purchases. I just don't need to be accumulating any more of stuff that I already have, like shoes. I have so many shoes. I actually have less. I ended up returning quite a few a while back, and now I have less. I have about, I think I have like 5 of each type of shoe, like 5 trail shoes and 5 road shoes, I think, approximately. I might have 6 pairs of road shoes. But anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm just blathering at this point, and I need to get home because I'm tired and I need to go out my Epsom salt bath and start getting ready for bed. It is Friday Eve and I'm excited for the weekend, man. So excited for the weekend. But yep, I'm gonna shut up. I hope your running is going well as well. And I will talk to you later, anybody who is unfortunate enough to be watching this. You have a great day. Bye-bye.
I'm not recording. I was talking for like 5 minutes. Ah!